All right, let's take a look at this particular spread, Leo. I'm moving the crystals in. I don't know, it just feels like they want to be closer to the cards. All right, your first card is the environment. And I love this for you guys. This is the wish card. Wishes coming true. The Nine of Cups, or chalices as this particular deck calls it. But as you can see, she has all of the cups on her mantle. There's the different sizes, shapes. So this could be about your love life, your emotions. This could also be about your finances and business. And you do see the fire in the background. So of course you guys are a fire sign. So there feels like there's a lot of passion behind what you've been wanting. That it's like, okay, come on. And it could be that the May 10th moon is allowing you to release and move forward. I'm doing this for mid-month. As you know, I'm doing it before the mid-month, but I feel like that May 10th moon coming up is going to benefit you. Well, a lot of you have felt like you've had to just metaphorically get out your swords and, dagger with other people, make yourself known, possibly have words with opposition. But again, you have come out many times the winner because possibly you felt oppressed and you're like, no, I'm not going to take this any longer. And you've made new vows to yourself to create flexibility in your life. This may be, again, with a romantic partner. It could be with your business. There's almost like this box of opportunity is opened up. It's like once it was a closed box, but you're starting to see, I'm seeing literally a box, like a moving box. So some of you may have moved. That could be one thing. Or are in the process of moving, or a loan went through on a house, or you're moving offices, or possibly, just moving far away. But the other part I'm seeing about that is that it's metaphorically a box of opportunity. And finally, you've had the chance to dig in and have the time to create possibilities for yourself. People have gotten in touch with you that you've wanted to hear from. Plans are moving forward, starting a new business for yourself. And again, we're just past Mercury retrograde, which Mercury went direct on the 3rd of May. So I feel like between it going direct and then also this Scorpio moon on the 10th being very clear about what you want is helping you quite a bit. So wishes coming true for you, Leo. That is awesome. And just to let you know, I'm also, as I read the cards, I'm also looking into my crystal. I'm holding it under a light so that I can get more images and intuitive hits. So that's why I'm holding it to the side. But I'm talking to you guys. All right. Yeah, a lot of expansion and growth for some of you. Very exciting time coming up. And I just got the month of July. So, well, a lot of you are have birthdays towards the end of the July into August. So that may just be that your solar return year is on your mind and things are happening to ramp up for those opportunities. It always is the couple months before our birthday where we're starting to contemplate more and figure out what we want to do, because our solar return is an important time to manifest. Okay, going into the second card is the obstacle, and this is the moon card. So interesting placement for this. I think one other sign got this card in the exact same position. You're probably my 9th reading, maybe, and so the moon can be an obstacle because what it represents is having to make changes on this scary path. To me, this is what it represents. Or not knowing what the outcome of this path that you're on, what the outcome is and how it's going to pan out for you. And the card asks you to not look at the unknown, but look at the look straight at the moon, your intuition. Pay attention to psychic hits, insights, gut feelings. Someone may have a hidden agenda, and you want to be aware of all that's, especially if you're undertaking a venture, you want to be aware that's all out on the table, that it's all there for you to take a look at and for you to see. And I feel like some of you are in a path of, it's almost like you want to move forward, but then you're on a seesaw. It feels like a seesaw. It feels up, it feels down. You get your wish. Oops, I just dropped my my selenite wand. So you get your wish. Wishes are coming true. Now it might be that, okay, what's the clearest path I can take? And that will make me happy. And that will feed yourself, what you need in life. You're nurturing your compassionate nature. So yeah, a lot of you, it's like there's boulders in front of you, and on this path, you just need to move those boulders, those sticks, those twigs, those rocks, whatever's in your way. And is this another person? Or is this yourself? I kind of feel like it's yourself, Leo. I know that you guys are passionate and strong, but I think in some ways, some of you have held yourself back just because you felt like you've needed to, or maybe someone has asked you to work on projects that are near and dear to them. So you've taken time and done that, and you've not paid attention to yourself, but you're really, feels like to me, you're ready to go. You just don't know the exact path to lead you. Okay. And I'll pull some clarification cards in a moment. Your unexpected is the Four of Cups. So you're getting some cup cards here. 1, 2. The Four of Cups has to do with feeling restless. And so it may be that, plans are panning out, but you're wanting for the creativeness to come forward. You're ready for action. You're ready for things to move in a direction that feels abundant. As you can see here, she's looking at these cups. She's actually looking past these cups. And here's a guy that has another cup to offer her. And these are about our emotions and our feelings and how we display those in life. And she's just very bored and restless with it all. So it might be, and what I usually see in this card is creative restlessness. What can be different? How can this be different? More fun, exciting, inspiring. I feel like that's what you're looking for. Well, I do feel like some of you have definitely felt and dealt with others, that have held you back. But then also I feel like you're getting ready to get a thumbs up on a project that you've been waiting to move into the community. Might be that some of you all are, I don't know if you're politically minded or you're community minded or you're ahead of a community project, but it might be that, but it's bigger than that. It takes on, it could take on the legal system in some way, and you're making points and you're wanting to move that in a way that helps other people. Yeah, you've done a lot of work on this. For those of you who this resonates with, you've done a lot of work. You're ready to make action, but there's still something that is delaying you. And I think that you're going to find that out because the last card is the Knight of Swords. They call it the Knight of Themis in this particular deck. I believe that's how you pronounce it. And the Knights are all about forward movement. The Queens are the essence, the Kings are the masters, the Pages are the news. But the Knights always want to give us the opportunity to move forward. Whether we take that on or not, well, that's up to us. So the Swords are about ideas. So to move forward with your plans. This can represent an air sign. It can be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, sun, moon, or rising. I do feel like whoever this person is, it could be you, but it very well could be someone who's standing up for you and saying, okay, you know what, let me help you out. Let me see how we can create the magic that'll get your plans in action, and you won't have to sit at the kitchen table any longer like she is and dwell on the negative. I feel like this person is a big benefit. This person could also be a loan officer, a banker, someone who loans you money. That comes through. This person has deep pockets, or yep, I feel like they do. If they are an air sign that you're dealing with, I think they do have deep pockets. I think they're giving you the opportunity to take on more of what you want to do and expand. And I do feel like with this expansion and this growth, you're going to meet other people along the way. That it seems like it's you now, or maybe you and a couple other people, but it feels like to me that there's others that you're going to meet. I feel like too, they're at a distance. It's not like they're in your hometown or community. You may be part of this community I was talking about earlier, but you connect with another organization. You amalgamate interests, businesses, coming together to form more of a union. Interesting. And I don't mean like a working union, just a union together to join forces. Okay, interesting. Let's see what comes up in the clarification cards, Leo. And I'm going to draw two. The Six of Wands. All right. Well, the Six of Wands is a great card for clarification. This is victory and success around your service. This is a wand card, so it is, it does represent the fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. See, this guy is dressed in this beautiful red. It almost looks like velvet, right? With the gold trim. And he's standing out amongst the other people who are more drearily drab, or that's how the artist painted this. So it basically means that you are going to be acknowledged, rewarded for your service, for your work. You're going to see victory and success. You're going to hear accolades. You're going to see promotions, money. 6 is the number of harmony and of service as well. So this feels like it's around your work, what you're doing in the world. Yay, Leo. Okay, and one more. Well, 2 more wanted to come out. So let's see what's going on here. Well, some of you have felt like you've been trapped in a situation. This is the same as the death card in traditional tarot. And it doesn't mean physical death. It usually means letting go of self-imposed restrictions. As you can see, this guy here, he's setting a trap for this bear, and the bear's right behind him like, well, I'm right here. What are you doing? So this guy's so focused on what he thinks is the best way to do it. He's not seeing that there's opportunity for growth. So some of you have had to go through that and let go. And again, I keep focusing on this Scorpio moon that's on the 10th. And, I'm doing this video on the 6th, 7th. So it's getting ready to come up, and I will put these out before the moon. But it'll be interesting to see if you guys feel a release of self-imposed restrictions, and then if you feel more of a fire to go. Because also the 5 of Pentacles comes up. And the 5 of Pentacles is about feeling embattled about your finances, possibly your health. And as you can see in this card, has on this old clothing with a patch over the knee, and the 5 Pentacles are hanging above her. Like she's out in the cold money-wise. Financially, she's out in the cold. Things have not worked out for her. But if she just turns around, there's enlightenment, there's opportunity, there's growth. To me, this also feels like a spiritual play on your situation. I feel like you're going to have spiritual growth around seeing your money in a different way, or your lifestyle being different than how it has been a little bit, maybe not for all of you. Some of you might be getting into spirituality. You might be doing readings. You might be doing, looking at astrology or some of the other metaphysical type modalities. But some of you really want to go deep, and it would be in your best interest to do so. And maybe you've already started doing that. Because I think some of you are feeling like, the money's great, love money, but there's more that I want to do to be creative and feel joyful, and then putting the money second. And that may be part of these restrictions that you've had. Well, I have to make so much per year. This card can mean staying in a job too long, not liking it, but you know what? I'm being paid well, so I might as well stay there. And then sometimes the health goes down. Sometimes, I was reading for a client the other day. She said she really couldn't stand the job, and but she was doing it. She was there every day. She was doing her work, but she got laid off, and it's the best thing that could ever happen. So if you're in a position, that is not working for you, or that's happened to you, then the universe sometimes moves us forward, and it's a shocking event in the beginning, because it's like, oh wow, my money, and my income. But in the long run, it can allow you to do what you really are meant to do, what you creatively want to do. Okay, I'm going to add the cards up. We have 9 and 8. 18, is 27, 31, and 32, right? 1 and 4 is 5, and 18 is 23, and 9 is 32. 3 and 2 is, of course, 5. 5 in numerology represents freedom, unrestricted, feeling adventure. And I feel like that is exactly what some of you all want. You're wanting to not feel restricted, just like this card here, feeling like you're pinned down. You want your freedom. You want to do what you love what you do, and get paid for it, and not feel like you're in this position. All right. And then the 5 in the major arcana cards is the same as the Hierophant card. And the Hierophant card has to do with tradition and organization. It could be religious or within spiritual practices. Well, I was saying earlier, it's teachings within spiritual organizations or practices. I was saying earlier too, within this card, remember talking about some of you may be interested in the metaphysical parts of life, learning more about that. So you may be taking on classes. You may be interested in ceremonies of some sort, channeling. It could go in so many different directions. But just saying, that is what the Hierophant card represents.